contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the World Heavyweight Champion from Washington, D.C., weighing 317 pounds, Batista.
Viva la raza!
And the opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Nice reversal. He anticipated that move perfectly. Eddie Guerrero.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. There is no doubt that Batista made a hell of an impact on Raw, Cole. But now, that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista's taking the best. Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult until his match is over.
What a counter that was. And there's the pin.
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost free.
What a reversal.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Tat.
He sees his chance, Cole. He's going for it.
He sure is, partner. There it is. The lasso from El Paso. These fans just can't get in. This is going to be big, one way or the other. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Yeah? These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression. Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champ in like a year. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also. No, I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think.
Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
Hey, there's no doubt.
What a vicious assault, slamming the opponent's head directly into the announce table.
Yeah, and there ain't no giving this table neither. Man, you just can't...
For crying out loud, why does he have to use the announce table for this?
You really want to interrupt him and get an answer to that? You're more than welcome.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it, Cole? Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotionally? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Guerrero's a great...
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, you can't...
I don't know what's more uncomfortable, watching this or experiencing it.
I think maybe experiencing it? Come on, Cole, wake up.
And that is just about the last place you want a ring roll.
Just about? I'll tell you what, if you can think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it. You can't compete in a physical match like this and not wind up feeling the effects. And that's what we're starting to see right here. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Batista has had lots of success so far, but that's just because his opponents really let him psych him out. You can't back down from a dude like Batista.
I don't think that's the case at all, Taz. And I think the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista doesn't intimidate. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Never mind.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think an easy pick.
Well, I wouldn't consider.
Here's the pin. This could be it. You got to be careful when you're going up there. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, any time you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they would look at each other the same way after this one. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules. What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right?
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE...
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you. Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
Oh, God. What a huge Batista bomb. Ain't no ride you want to take twice. There's the cover. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles a stack of dimes? Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of it.
He's using those steel ring steps as a weapon.
Hey, all's fair in love and war, right? Well, make no mistake about it. This here's a war. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole.
Head first right into the table. This is getting a little too close for comfort for me, Taz.
Hey, speak for yourself there, young lady. I kind of dig it when the action gets up close and personal.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE.
He can talk all he wants, Cole, but once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
3.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer.
I'll tell you, this could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too. I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they haven't, Cole.
This capacity crowd is on its feet. It knows what's coming.
Here it comes. Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body, Cole.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Here's your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Batista.